The extended family key quest is a pretty tough one. You are tasked with catching 5 legendary fish within 3 days. I was actually a little bit worried that I would not be able to complete this one, since 3 days is pretty short. You'll have to catch the Miss Angler, the Glacier fish Jr., son of the Crimson fish, Radioactive Carp, and Legend the Second. The Radioactive Carp is the same as before, but the other 4 are spin-offs of the old legendary fish, and you can find them in the same spots as the regular legendaries. This quest is pretty tough and only gives 20 key gems. Alrighty, let's go catch those fish. The first fish we're going to catch today is Glacier Jr. Legendary Fish. He's exactly the same as the regular Glacier Legendary Fish, and you can find him right here on the arrow-shaped island. Usually you can only catch this legendary during winter, but luckily in this quest you can catch it in any season. I used some cooked food with a fishing bonus to make my fishing bar bigger because I didn't want to struggle with any of this fish, as you only get 3 days to complete it. Also, always remember to bring the trap bobber tackle. It is by far the best tackle to use when catching the legendary fish. It will greatly slow the rate that fish lose progress when they are not in the fishing bar. The next legendary fish we all probably have seen before, the mutant carp. This fish hasn't changed during this quest, and you will find him in the same place, in the sewer by this green sludge. This is probably the easiest fish to catch, but also the lowest bite rate. You'll find plenty of regular carp and some rubbish items like newspapers and twigs. Since we are limited by time, you should probably bring some bait with this one. You wouldn't want to waste too much time not catching the fish. Now onto the new crimson fish, the son of the crimson fish. Of course, you will find him at the same place as the regular legendary fish, on the pier to the right of the regular beach. Strangely, the regular crimson fish was who I struggled most with out of all the legendaries, but I didn't struggle that much this time. I got him on my first try. There is something interesting to note with these legendary fish. They don't have the same legendary fish icon that we are used to, and it kind of caught me by surprise. I was under the impression that the regular mean-looking red fish icon would be there. So, just watch out for that. Don't get caught off guard like I did. Miss Angler is our next target, and she's definitely a competitor for the easiest legendary fish to catch. You will find her in the same spot as the regular angler fish, above the Joja Mart store on this wooden plank. I will be honest, the new legendary fish look really cool. It would have been so cool if they were more difficult though. I was pretty surprised that I managed to catch 4 of the 5 new legendary fish on the first day, leaving 2 days left for the legend number 2. Speaking of Legend 2, this legendary fish was actually pretty tough. I didn't manage to catch it on my first try like the other legendaries, but it wasn't that difficult to catch. Just like the original legendary fish, you'll find him close to the mountain on this little island. If you struggle with fishing and you're playing on PC, you can also control the fishing bar with the C key. I find it much easier to use the keyboard instead of the mouse. After catching all of the new legendary fish within the time frame of 3 in-game days, you will have completed the quest. And now you will get 20 key gems. This quest isn't that hard if you have mastered the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley. So you could actually use this quest to farm key gems. And trust me, you will need those key gems for all the really sweet new items up for sale at Mr. Key's store. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to check out my Mr. Key's special request playlist for any of the other quests and how to complete them. Catching the legendary fish again was quite fun. Previously, you could only catch the legendary fish once per save file. Now you can catch a new version of them every time you have the quest because it's repeatable, which is pretty awesome. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more Stardew Valley videos. Bye for now, until next time.